Hello students, this is Ritvik Dubey, your computer teacher. In the previous video, I had discussed about the fundamentals of Microsoft Excel. Okay, in today's video, I will teach you all about formula in MS Excel. So we are discussing about chapter 2, that is spreadsheet formulas and functions. So today I will discuss some parts of formulas. Okay, what is the meaning of formula? Okay, how we can recognize a formula in MS Excel. All these things will be discussed in today's video class. Let's start. Microsoft Excel. Okay, it is used to perform calculations either using a formula or a function. Now, what is a formula? In today's video class, we will discuss, and what is a function in some other video class we will discuss. Okay, formula, it is user defined instructions to perform calculations. Okay, see, MS Excel is used by the teachers to prepare report cards where all sort of calculations can be done. Okay, and it is used in offices, it is used in shops also. Okay, where various calculations, critical calculations, okay, lots of calculations are there. There MS Excel is used. Clear? So in order to perform calculations, we need to define, we need to give some instructions. Okay, you might be thinking about what is an instruction, a command. For example, the instruction to add two numbers can be num1 plus num2. So this is an instruction, okay, which is telling the computer that, or MS Excel, that num1 is a variable which is holding a value and num2 is another variable which is holding another value. So you add these two numbers and give the result. Okay, so this can be considered as the instruction to add two numbers. This can be considered, the second one can be considered as the instruction to subtract two numbers. This can be considered as the instruction to multiply two numbers, and the last one to divide two numbers. Okay, so this is the meaning of instructions. Okay, the command which we give to MS Excel by writing formula. Okay, so what is formula? Please learn this definition. It is a user defined. Now who is the user? The user of MS Excel. Okay, if I am using MS Excel, I am the user. So I will define some instructions, I will define some command so that MS Excel can perform calculations for me. Okay, then formula in MS Excel, that is Microsoft Excel. Always remember, a formula in MS Excel begins with an is equal to sign. Okay, if we are not giving is equal to sign before the beginning, at the beginning of the formula, okay, it won't be considered as a formula in MS Excel. It won't be considered as a formula in MS Excel. Example, if you will write only 10 plus 20, it won't be considered as formula. You will have to write is equal to 10 plus 20. Okay, so a formula, what is this? This is a formula to add two numbers or two constant values 10 and 20, but it is beginning with an is equal to sign. Okay, sorry, I have written here example 1, it should be example 2. Okay, here I have chosen two cell address. The first cell address is A1 and the second cell address is B1. Okay, so A1 is the cell address which is holding a value and B1 is a cell address which is holding another value. So those two values will get added. Okay, so what is this? This is again a formula. Okay, clear? So formula always begin with an is equal to sign. Always remember this. The data in a formula consists of the following. What? The data can be, you can see in the very first example, 10 plus 20, the data were a numeric value, were the numeric values. And in the second one, the data were the cell addresses. Yes or no? So the data in a formula consists of the following. एक formula के अंदर ये चीजें रह सकती हैं. कौन कौन सी चीजें? Values. Okay, the values can be string. Sir, what is the meaning of string? For example, my name is Ritvik. Ritvik, R-I-T-W-I-K. What kind of data is a Ritvik? What kind of data is Ritvik? R-I-T-W-I-K. It is a string data. Okay, any name, any textual data, any text data is called as a string data. Okay, any text data where alphabets are used or alphabets and numbers are used are called as string data, and numeric data means this 10 is a numeric data, 20 is a numeric data. Clear? So the data in a formula consists of, it can be values, you can give cell address in the formula, you can give functions within the formula, and then operators, and then parentheses. Okay, if it is not clear, let me give this example. For example, if the formula is equal to A2 plus B3 into 3 minus, then this is the function, predefined function. Okay, sum B4 is to B7. This is the cell range, yes or no? So this is the formula. Now let me tell you, A2, what is A2? And what is B3? These are cell addresses. These are cell addresses. Yes or no? Then what is 3? It is a constant numeric value. It is a constant numeric value. Then what is sum? It is a function. It is a function. So what is the difference between formula and function? See, if it is user defined, okay, if the instruction is user defined, then it is called as a formula. This complete thing is a formula. But sum, we have not defined the sum function. Okay, it was inbuilt in MS Excel. We are just using it. So functions are predefined formulas. Functions are predefined formulas. Clear? So what is sum? Sum is the name of a predefined function which is already defined, which is inbuilt in MS Excel. Then parenthesis. Okay, so within a formula, parenthesis can also be there. Then what is B4 is to B7? If you have not watched that previous video, please go and watch that video. After watching that video, come to this video and watch. Okay, you will get better clarity, because in that video I had cleared all the fundamental things regarding MS Excel. Okay, so what is B4 is to B7? B4 is to B7 is B4 is to B7 is your cell range. Is your cell range. Cell range means group of cells. Okay, from B4 to B7. Okay. Then what is plus and this into and minus? These are operators. Okay, these are operators. Clear? Now all together it will be called as a formula. Okay, formula in MS Excel. So we can say a formula in MS Excel consists of cell address, constant value, operators, functions, parentheses, cell range, etc. Clear? So this is the example of a formula in MS Excel. Clear? Okay. Then let us discuss about arithmetic operators in MS Excel or Microsoft Excel. So arithmetic operators are those operators which are used to perform mathematical calculations. Okay, they are used to perform mathematical calculations, and they are used with numeric values only. Okay. Now, what are their types? What are the types of arithmetic operators? The first one is addition operator. Okay, whose symbol is plus sign. Example, as we all know that formula begins with an is equal to sign, yes or no? So is equal to 15 plus 19. So 15 and 19 are the operands. OPERANDS operands, and plus is the operator. What kind of operator is plus? This is acting as an arithmetic operator, addition operator. Okay, and it is operating over two numeric values. It is operating over two numeric values. Clear? Then the second one is subtraction operator. Example is 65 minus 22. Yes or no? So in this case, 65 and 22 are the operands. What is the spelling of operand? OPERANDS, operands. 65 and 22 are the operands, and over these operands, over these two operands, which operator is operating? Minus operator is operating, or we can say subtraction operator is operating. Clear? Then multiplication operator. Okay, 92 into 5. So what is into here? Multiplication operator. Clear? Then division operator, 105 divided by 23. So 105 and 23 are the two numeric operands where division operator is operating. Clear? So this division operator is operating over how many operands? Two operands. The first operand is 105 and the second operand is 23. Clear? Then exponentiation operator. Example, 2 exponent 7. 2 exponent 7 means 2 to the power 7. Okay, you might be knowing about power exponent. Okay, there is a chapter in mathematics. 2 to the power 7 means 2 will get multiplied 7 times to itself. Yes. So 2 to the power 7 means 2 to the power 7 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, 2 will get multiplied with itself 7 times. So 2 exponent 7 means 2 to the power 7. Okay, and then the percentage operator, that is equal to 100 percentage. Okay, so all these are the arithmetic operators. Why all these come under arithmetic operators? Because these are used to perform mathematical calculations with numeric values only. Clear? So within the arithmetic operators, the operators are addition operator, subtraction operator, multiplication operator, division operator, exponentiation operator, percentage operator. Clear? Clear, na? Okay. I will show it to you practically, don't worry. Relational operators in Microsoft Excel. What are relational operators? See, we sometimes we need to compare two values, yes or no? Sometimes in our day-to-day life, we need to compare two values. And the two values can be weight of 2%, height of 2%, okay, marks of 2%, percentage of two students. Clear? So all the, sometimes we need to compare the datas. So in order to compare the datas, we need to use relational operators. We need to use relational operators. So they are used to compare two values, and always remember the result which we will get is either true or false. मतलब अगर वो कंपैरिजन अगर सही होगा हाँ तो ट्रू आएगा, और अगर नहीं तो नहीं का मतलब फॉल्स आएगा. ठीक है, लेट मी गिव यू द एग्जांपल. Equal to operator. Okay, the first relational operator is equal to. Please don't get confused with that. The first is equal to operator with which the formula begins. No, this is equal to, you can see the example, is equal to, this is equal to is different from this is equal to. Since it is a rule that the formula will begin with an is equal to sign, so we have to compulsorily give is equal to sign at the beginning. Okay, so this is equal to is different, this is equal to is different, and this is equal to. What is this is equal to? Which is in between 55 and 55. This is the relational operator. This is the relational operator. Okay, clear na? So the is equal to which you can see here before 55, it is not the relational operator. The is equal to operator which lies between two values is actually the relational operator. Now it is actually comparing. How is it comparing? It is checking that the value 55 is it equal to 55. यहाँ पर ये check कर रहा है कि value 55 क्या 55 के बराबर है. Yes, it is true. Okay, so the answer will be true. Okay, we will get the answer true within that cell. Clear? Then the second relational operator is less than operator. The second relational operator is less than operator. Example, 65 is less than 26. 65 क्या 26 से छोटा है? नहीं. नहीं मतलब आंसर हम लोगों को फॉल्स मिलेगा. क्लियर? सो दिस इज लेस देन ऑपरेटर. देन ग्रेटर देन ऑपरेटर. 15 इज ग्रेटर देन 12. क्या 15 12 से ग्रेटर है? हाँ है. यस. तो यस का मतलब होता है ट्रू. द आंसर व्हिच वी विल गेट इज ट्रू. ओके. देन नॉट इक्वल टू ऑपरेटर. Now, please remember this symbol of not equal to less than along with a greater than sign. This is called as not equal to operator. Now, you cannot call it as less than greater than. No, no, no. If you find less than greater than together, it is called as not equal to operator. Now, see the example, 27 is not equal to 27. Yes or no? No. It is incorrect. 27 is equal to 27. Here it is written 27 is not equal to 27. So it is wrong. Wrong means it will give false. It will give false. So if that statement is correct, we get true as the output. If that statement is wrong, then we get false as the output. It is as simple as that. Okay. Then greater than or equal to operator. Greater than or equal to operator. Now here two conditions are checked. You can see greater than or equal to. Okay. If any one condition is true, the final result will be true. When the output will be false in this case, greater than or equal to, if both the conditions are false. यहाँ पे दो चीज की चेकिंग होगी बच्चों. एक तो ये चेक होगा कि ग्रेटर है क्या, ठीक है। अगर मान लो कि ट्रू आया तो और फिर चेक करने नहीं जाएगा, डायरेक्टली वो ट्रू दे देगा, ठीक है। लेकिन अगर फॉल्स आ गया तो फिर दूसरा चेक करेगा कि इज इक्वल टू है क्या। तो यहाँ पे दो कंडीशंस हैं। लेट मी गिव यू द एग्जांपल, सी 10 is greater than or equal to 10. Now see, first of all you have to check the first one greater than. 10 is greater than 10. क्या 10 से बड़ा है? No, false. तो false का मतलब ये नहीं कि आप सीधा false लिख दोगे आउटपुट में, नहीं, फिर दूसरा चेकिंग करने जाएगा। क्या 10 के बराबर है? क्या 10 के बराबर है? यस। तो ये पहला वाला क्या आया था? फॉल्स आया। 10 इज ग्रेटर देन 10, 10 क्या 10 से बड़ा है? गलत। 10 क्या 10 से बराबर है? सही। अगर ये दोनों में से एक भी सही होता है तो फाइनल रिजल्ट विल बी ट्रू। ओके, द फाइनल रिजल्ट विल बी ट्रू। नाउ लेस देन और इक्वल टू, less than or equal to, here also there are two conditions. It will check, first of all it will check whether the first value is less than the second value. If we get false, then it will go to the second condition and check whether it is equal or not. For example, 5 is less than equal to 2. See, the is equal to which I have used before 5 is actually the rule. Okay, I have to follow the rule now. What is the rule? In MS Excel, the formula will begin with n is equal to sign. For that reason, I have used is equal to here. Okay, please focus here. This is the main statement. 5 is less than or equal to 2. 5 क्या 2 से छोटा है? गलत। ओके, फॉल्स, गलत। 5 क्या 2 से बराबर है? ये भी गलत। सी, बोथ आर गिविंग फॉल्स। 5 is neither less than 2 nor equal to 2. So the result will be false. The result will be false. Is it clear? Now let me show everything to you by using MS Excel. Now you can see how to create MS Excel. You have to click on right click over your desktop and then new and then Microsoft Excel. Where is Microsoft Excel? Yes, Microsoft Excel workbook. Now let me give the name. You can give any name. Let me give the name Ritwik, R-I-T-W-I-K. Ritwik only. You can give any name to the file. Okay. Let me double click over it. Yes. Let me do it here. Let me select this cell. Okay. You can see in the name box and formula bar. In the name box, you can see F7. So I have selected F7 cell. Let me increase the font size so that you can, it can be visible to you all. Let me make it bold. Yes. Now let me show it to you. Is equal to, if I write 10 plus 5. If I write 10 plus 5, I will get 15. Clear? Where I click on this cell, on the formula bar, you will see the formula, not the value. Clear? So within the formula bar, the result is not displayed. Within the formula bar, that formula is displayed. That is the reason why this bar is called as the formula bar. If it is a simple value, for example, if here I will write only 22. Okay, if I will, wait, let me, okay. If I will write here 22 simply, so over the formula bar, only that value will come. But if in this cell, I have written the formula, na? In this cell, I've written the formula. So over the formula bar, the value, the result will not come. The formula will come. What is equal to 10 plus 5? Clear? Clear, na? Okay. Now, for example, is equal to 25 into 4. It will be 100. See, the result is 100. Now, what if I do not use is equal to sign and just write 25 into 4? You can see it becomes a textual data 25 into 4. Over the formula bar, 25 into 4. It is considered as a textual data. Okay, in order to make this a formula, it is compulsory that you will have to give is equal to sign. Clear? Then only it will become formula. So this was all about your what arithmetical operator. Now let me show relational operator. For example, is equal to 10. 10 is not equal to 10. 10 is not equal to 10. You can see false. Why do we get hash? If the space is not enough, we get hash as the error. Hash means you need to increase the cell size. Okay, false. Clear? Now let me write here is equal to 25 is greater than 5. Yes, 25 is greater than 5 means true. Okay. Then let me write is equal to 2 is less than or equal to 3. Okay, so 2 is not equal to 3, yes or no? 2 3 से बराबर नहीं, लेकिन छोटा तो है. One condition is true. If one condition is true, अगर दोनों में से एक condition भी true होता है तो final result will be true. Okay, if I write here is equal to 2 greater than equal to 3, तो यहां पे अब क्या हो जा रहा है, 2 3 से ना तो ग्रेटर है ना तो बराबर. इन सच केस वी विल गेट फॉल्स. इन सच केस वी विल गेट फॉल्स. Okay, so always remember the result of arithmetic operator will be a numeric value only. Okay, the result of arithmetic operator will be a numeric value, and the result of relational operator, the result of relational operator will always be either true or false. अगर वो स्टेटमेंट सही है तो ट्रू आएगा, अगर वो गलत है तो फॉल्स आएगा. क्लियर? ओके, सो इन द अदर वीडियो क्लास we will discuss about logical operators and we will continue this chapter. Okay, so I request all of you to practice this in your laptop or desktop. Clear? And note down the things. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.